Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're selling out. If you're not new to my channel, you would know that I did a Riverdale video. I think it was like a month, maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months-ish. And I didn't plan on doing another Riverdale video, at least for a while. I wanted to give it a bit of a breather. But then this Heather's episode kind of came about and I had some people asking if I could react to it. I'm going to be honest, no idea what Heather's is. Absolutely no idea. The extent of knowledge that I know about Heather's is when, I think it was last year, there was like a revamped version that came out, or at least the trailer came out and everyone was like, this is awful. And I was like, oh, okay, that does look bad, but I have no idea like why in terms of context. So I think Riverdale announced this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago they were gonna do a Heather's episode and it was gonna be a musical episode, and that's where I was like, oh, singing. I don't think there's anything I despise more in the first season of Riverdale than Archie's like singing plotline. I just found it so irritating. I, once again, only watched the first season. I think, yeah, I watched the full first season, maybe? I don't know, I might have missed a few episodes. But the last video that I did was with no context, so I'm also going to be doing this one with no context because I don't want to watch this, and I feel like it's just funnier if I have no idea what the fuck is going on. My last video had hands down the worst audio a video could ever have in the entire world. The more people that watched that video, I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. The audio is literally jack shit in that video. So I'm gonna wear headphones and then overlay the audio. I promise the audio will be better this time. Before anyone makes fun of my AirPods, I'll give you a little bit more gas for your fire. I dropped one of my AirPods in the toilet a couple weeks ago. I don't want to talk about why, but I literally had to sanitize this fucking AirPod for like a day and a half. For this week's sweaty shoutout, it goes to Rosie_studies_, and it is this photo of a dog that says, in case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in. Have you seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird. And it's a photo of a dog. Sweaty shout out for yourself. All you have to do is become a sweaty by subscribing to the channel and then DMing me your favorite meme of the week on Instagram, and it might get chosen. Okay, so the first one is candy store. I think that I've seen a couple seconds of this on Twitter. I tried not to look at stuff because I wanted to like give my pure authentic reaction. But hey guys, so actually turns out I will not be reacting to this scene considering I just got a copyright strike last night. Actually, right now, yeah, it's 3 in the morning, the day that this is supposed to be going up. Hopefully this does end up going up. But yeah, so it literally blocked it from being viewed by anyone if I kept this in. So we're just gonna pretend like I reacted to this scene when in actuality you guys aren't going to be seeing it today. Maybe you'll see it one day. But since they get 30 days to respond, I have to wait that long. I don't have that kind of time. So we'll just move on to the next one.
I like looking hot, buying stuff they cannot. I like drinking hard, maxing dad's credit card. I like skipping gym, scaring her, screwing him. I like killer clothes, kicking nerds in the nose. If you like the juice, go play duck, duck, goose. Let your mommy fix you.
What is going on?
Or come hang with me, and tonight we'll be dirty dancing with the football team. Whoa.
I'm sorry for pausing so early. And I know that the first person that's gonna be like, well, if you watched the episode, you'd understand what was going on. But literally, what is going on here? Like, what is going on? Are they putting on a show? Did they literally just like go into a gym? I'm assuming this is a gym. Like, where did they get these outfits? Like, what is going on? I don't know if this is just me, but you can tell usually when TV shows will do like musical episodes that most of the actors can't sing because they all kind of sound the same. It's like they use the same auto-tune on all of them and they just sound the exact same. And that's not to say that they should sound incredible. Like, this Riverdale isn't Glee. I don't know why they would do a musical episode if like, I don't know, like their actors probably aren't like phenomenal singers. I don't know, I don't get it. Didn't she go to a different school?
You can join the team or you can
the effect on that hair swing was literally the equivalent of like an actual whip. How does that make sense?
You can fly with the eagles, or if you prefer, keep on testing me and end up like her. Whoa. Shut up, Tony. Step into my candy store. Then step into my candy store. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy store.
Okay, I will say there is absolutely no way that the Riverdale cast is like, I wonder what they like, what their job is like every week, like wondering like, I wonder what kind of crackhead wrote our script this week. Also, I feel like I didn't mention this enough in my last video. The actors really are trying their best, but like, it's just the script. Like, what is going on? Why are they doing these things? Apparently, I was just looking through the comments. It's supposed to be like edgy and like a dirty song, but apparently they made a clean version, which is confusing because I feel like this show like is the most, how would I explain this? Like, compare this show to like Pretty Little Liars, and Riverdale is a lot more like, I don't want to say adult, but like she's like out there. If we're gonna make that argument of like whether it should be clean lyrics or not, I feel like the content in this show already kind of is more like geared towards people that have probably heard the word fuck before. I don't know if that's the actual lyric, but alright, moving on from that, we're gonna go to Choni and Bughead. What the fuck is Choni? This was just a scene that there was on YouTube. There really wasn't a lot of like Heather's scenes from Riverdale on YouTube. It was a lot of like people reacting to the announcement of it and like being mad about it.
People hurt us,
Or they vanish,
and you're right, that really blows.
but we let go.
Take a deep breath,
Then go buy some summer clothes.
we'll go camping.
Play some poker.
I'm sorry, this is just so funny. Why do I feel like Cole Sprouse did not sign up for this? Like, I feel like Riverdale, like all of the actors were told like, yeah, it's just gonna be acting, don't worry about it. And then one week they're like, you're all singing this week.
We'll eat some chili fries.
Maybe prom night, maybe dancing. Don't stop.
Is she behind it? Oh. Oh, I remember seeing this on Twitter. Apparently they're like dating now. Oh, this sounds good. Can you imagine having to like act out that scene like you're just like singing in front of someone like staring directly in their eyes? Just screaming in front of each other's faces. If you overlaid that scene with a different audio, it'd be a very different tone. I don't really know what to do with that scene. I mean, oh, that was an ad. The singing sounded a lot better in that one. It didn't sound as like, I don't know, synthetic? I just can't get over Jughead singing. Like, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, do you remember what Jughead was supposed to be like in the first, or at least this is what I thought he was supposed to be. In the first couple episodes where like, he was just very like quiet and edgy and like wrote on the paper in pops and whatever. This is me basing this off, obviously, like off of one season, so it could be completely different now. I don't know what Jughead is doing these days, but clearly it's not the same as what I had seen. Okay, the only other scene that I could find from the Heathers one specifically was the ending scene, and already I'm in confusion on just everything.
I can't promise no more Heathers.
High school may not ever end.
Still, I miss you. I'd be honored if you'd let me be your friend. My friend, we can be sad.
Like, are they wearing those outfits? I'm talking about Betty, Veronica, and Cheryl. Are they wearing those as costumes? Like, are they putting on a play? Or did like one, like, remember how there was that one episode where they dressed like the old Archie characters? Or like, I guess not old Archie characters, but like the original drawings of them? Like, is that, like, we're supposed to just see this as normal? It's kind of like how in Pretty Little Liars, like, they would come in like 5-inch heels and we'd be like, yeah, that's totally what I wore in grade 10. Because the rest of them are like dressed relatively normal. Okay, it is a play. Okay, that makes more sense. Cheryl is going in. So is Archie. Oh my god. What is Archie doing? Wait, why are they taking their clothes off? Did you just put a hat on for no reason? This is me at 4 in the morning, listening to One Direction. This scene is literally like when you have a group project, but like your presentation mark is graded individually and you're all trying to like outdo each other.
I knew my dad would like
Who? Why are they clapping like that? Just clap like normal people. Why is Riverdale always so extra? Like, it's just clapping. Why are you doing this? Who is that? Also, Archie's hair looks incredible. Like, so much better than past seasons. Are they just creepily gonna keep clapping? It's like okay, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Judging from that scene and the fact that Riverdale has gone so fucking crazy, my immediate conclusion is that the entire town has been, what's the word, taken over by some alien, and they're all clapping like that because they're not actually human. Am I right? Next one isn't actually like a straight up scene from Heather's, but it's a compilation video, which thank you so much, who is this, Just Audrey, for making this. It makes my life so much easier. It's called Riverdale Heather's Being a Mess for 2 minutes straight. Let's get into it.
Reggie Mantle, aka Jock Ram Sweeney.
Before I get started, I'm so sorry. The first thing that I ever saw, the first clip that I ever saw of the new Reggie was something where he was like, "You don't have big coconuts enough for this?" And it looked so bad. If I can find the scene, I will input it because it was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and now I cannot take him seriously anymore.
With my bud Arch here, just 2 single straight dudes doing some theater.
5 feet apart because of
2 bros chilling in the hot tub.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Great minds think alike, truly. Who is that?
Give a big Heather's hello to Riverdale's resident fly girl Tony Topaz.
Does anyone have a chainsaw? Because what the?
We were so tiny, happy and shiny. Then we got bigger, that was the trigger. Like the invading Rome. If we changed back then, we could change. But I know, life can be beautiful. I pray.
Why does that literally look like that Scream Queen scene where she's like, I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Who is Heather, though?
Cheryl is the mythic bitch.
The farm is producing, and I'm co-directing the musical for one simple reason. To have big fun.
If you like the juice, go play duck, duck, goose. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You just gotta prove you're not a doorknob, or you can bitch and moan.
This night's all a blur. How did I get so popular?
What's your damage, child of the corn?
I will admit,
did you
some
have
of
a
the stuff that Cheryl says that's like cringy is actually pretty funny. Like, that scene was actually pretty funny.
For breakfast? You're wearing my signature color.
You don't own the color red. Red existed
My
before you.
thing is, and listen, this is someone's gonna turn this into women can wear whatever they want. But who was wearing this in high school? Do they just not enforce dress code at Riverdale? Like, I'm not even saying this in a way that they should. Like, girls should be able to show their shoulders, but like, damn, this is a progressive school. Because I can tell you right now, we were not allowed to wear this in high school. We just weren't. We weren't allowed. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her wearing that. Here on heels, it's like, who though? Who is wearing 4-inch heels to math class?
Here, I invented red.
I am red.
But the
Wait, did
school's
she
not
go to
big enough for
Riverdale
both
now?
of us. Faux pink lady, copy.
Why do they always put that audio over the hair flip? Like, it sounds like someone put it as a jokey edit, but I think they've actually like put that in where like the hair flip sounds like Indiana Jones whipping his whip.
Fucking put a hand on me, I'ma fucking rip your face off, bitch.
The demon queen of high
Like, if
school
somebody
has
wore this in my high school, they would have been drop kicked out of the school. They would have like stepped foot into the school and our principal would have drop kicked them out.
on the wall. I'm snapping off your window lock.
Literally though, who is doing the audio editing for Wait,
But
they're
maybe you
together?
and me are meant to be together.
Hold on. They're together now?
Maybe we're endgame.
I'm literally begging. I am begging the writers of Riverdale to stop using those terms.
I am disgusted.
Fuck. This is literally just like Dynasty. Dynasty is literally the worst show I've ever watched, but the amount, I think I've watched, like, how many seasons are there? I think I'm only like half a season behind because there's just so much dumb shit that happens. You're like, I just need to find out what happens. Alright, so I think we're gonna end the video off here. I hope, as always, you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good shit. If you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are both Aonso. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Feel free to leave any video suggestions down below as well, and I'll see you next week.